Oh man, so the crypto market just spiked and then just crashed, and it all seems to be due to a Litecoin hoax. Let me explain. So you can see here, Bitcoin rallied all the way back up, gained over $1,000 in about 5 to 10 minutes, and then just gave it all the way back. And we can see that this is due to Litecoin. So look at this. Litecoin was trading at around their normal level, $174. Suddenly, boom, went all the way up, and we saw it hit a high of about 237. But then in the next few 5-minute candles, it gave it all back. So what happened? Well, this is what happened. This press release landed on Global Newswire, right? So Global Newswire, the PR source, came out and it had this press release. Walmart announces major partnership with Litecoin, and this got everybody buzzing and the wider crypto market because it said here Walmart to use Litecoin for their e-commerce starting October 1st. All e-commerce stores will have implemented a pay with Litecoin option, said Doug McMillan, Walmart CEO. And when you go to the bottom, you can see a bunch of contact details. Now, it turns out this was a bit of a hoax. So you can see here. Before that, let's just take a look at how this was picked up. CNBC, Walmart to accept payments with crypto using Litecoin. Walmart says crypto payments announcement is fake. Okay, so this is when they updated it. So, but initially they posted it all. Reuters as well. Let's look at Reuters. Walmart to accept Litecoin. The Litecoin Twitter, there's CNBC. Walmart to accept payments with cryptocurrencies using Litecoin. Okay, so I screenshotted these because they're now changing everything on their website and they're deading off those links. But you can see here, Walmart said on Monday it formed a partnership with Litecoin. They published this on CNBC. We can see here the Litecoin account. Now, here's what's interesting. So all these sources pushed it out. Reuters, you had Yahoo, you had CNBC, you had Litecoin. I'm sure there was others. But all these media organizations received this press release and they posted it. And that led to what we saw in the markets. We climbed. And then people started finding out that this was a bit of a hoax. Now, a few things which gave it away. One, Walmart don't normally use Globe Newswire. They normally use PR Newswire. So that was the first step. The second step was this. At Walmart Corp. If you go to this website, it doesn't exist. That's not Walmart's domain. A squatter has been squatting on that domain for a long time. So that's one of your clues there that helped you understand that this was indeed fake. Now, a Walmart spokesperson has come out since and accepted that it's fake, and you can see now these posts have been changed now by. Here you go. So you can see now that the CNBC have updated it. Walmart says crypto payments announcement is fake. Litecoin tumbles after spike. Yep, just gave all its gain back down. Now, you can also see that people were then asking, why would Litecoin tweet it? Well, it turns out, I need to look into this a little bit more, but it turns out the Litecoin devs don't control this account. Who controls this account? I'm not sure. But clearly, whoever did this, whoever owns this account, deleted this tweet here. Okay, so they've deleted this tweet, and you can no longer see this tweet. So whoever posted that or controls that account doesn't know what's actually going on because they fell for it too. So this raised the concern that, are these media organizations in on this, or did they just fall for it like everybody else did? And my view on it is quite simple. We know that the media organization are all here for clicks, right? The quicker you can post an article out, you're the first one to get it. You're going to get the clicks, you're going to get the views, and you're going to get the credit to say that you picked up that story. But I think in this instance, they failed to verify it, and that would have led to a lot of people losing a lot of money because people were diving into Litecoin. When they read this article, they were diving into Litecoin. When it pumped over 30%. And that's quite worrying. A lot of, these are major news agencies, journalists, CNBC, Reuters, Yahoo. You don't get bigger than this, posting this without any, even if you just check the source on the email address, you can see that email address was created 8 days ago. So it's it's a new email address. It's not one that's used. It's not even from the domain. It's not in the new normal area that they normally put their press releases out on. It was not on the Walmart website on their newsroom. Something major like that would be on their own website newsroom, so you can read it directly from the source. All of these would have been picked up by any experienced journalist. So it raised the question: what happened? Were they in on it? Was there a payoff? We don't know. We'll probably never know. Was this done by the Litecoin team, or was it just done by a few excited people who own a few bags of Litecoins? Maybe they're down. They're bag holders on Litecoin and they thought, let's create this hoax. But either way, it's this kind of thing that's not good for crypto, right? It's not good for crypto that we're getting these. And by the way, I think this was first circulated by a blog that we saw something similar with Amazon, right? Amazon had to come out and deny a rumor. We saw same with Apple, had to come out and deny a rumor. This is not good. It's clear, you know, that the volatility of the market is such that if somebody posts something like this, the market's moving 20-30%. You don't get that in equities. But what we're surprised with is you can tell that these organizations are inexperienced with crypto, and they're not sure how to kind of vet any press releases coming out and things, which is surprising. You know, they know how to do it with equities. They're quite used to these kind of things with people faking mergers or acquisitions. They know how to vet these things and go to the source, go to spokespeople and get the official verification. But in this instance, they seem to just have jumped on it, published it, and that's really just fueled the pump on Litecoin. And a lot of people would have got burnt on there. I mean, in the space of, let's take a look. We're talking about, these are 5-minute candles here, okay? So we jumped 1, 2, 10, 15 minutes max. Everyone FOMO'd in that 15 minutes. And then just as quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4 candles down. Pretty much you lost all of that back down in the next 15, 20 minutes. Okay, so in that time, you're getting burnt. For those people who bought it at 237, for now sat at 178, you've just lost almost 50%, right? So, yeah, that's painful. 40, 30, 35, 40%. Let's do that. Let's do the actual calculation here. So if you jumped in there and now you're sitting here, yeah, 25%. There you go. Just in a second. So if you put $1,000 in there, you would have lost 250 just like that, just through FOMOing in. But that's why, if ever I mean, this is clearly a risky trade. I know a lot of people are quite risk on in these trades and they want to take risks on these kind of announcements, but I'm not an advocate for that. If you want to buy a position in any of these cryptos, you should do it based on a position of conviction, not based on news. I know a lot of traders like to trade on these kind of news, but you can get burnt as well. If you don't have a source and you don't have verification of that source and you're just following some of these media outlets, we take what they say as gospel, but you know, as we've seen here, that's not the case. So hopefully none of you guys got stung. There's the update on what happened with Litecoin and why the whole wider crypto market spiked up and just gave it back up again. These kind of things are not good for Bitcoin, not good for the market overall. And we really hope that we can mature out of this, because it's not going to help our growth to getting to Bitcoin to $100,000 and beyond. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.